his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Ladies and gentlemen, step on inside. It's Big Top Sports, your thrilling ride. From the Chicagoland to lands afar. With Derrick Geyer, your sports czar. The game's the place from field to rink. Hot debates, fast takes, no time to blink. The Windy City roar, the fans ignite. Your circus of sports under radio light. Big Time Sports, feel the roar. Where the wild games come to score. Geyer guiding the sports band from the heart of Chicagoland.
And welcome in to another edition of Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer. Joining me in studio today, it is the one, the only, Bob Mariner.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Indeed. And happy home day to you.
We're halfway there, folks. We're halfway there. If your week's been tough, don't worry. You're halfway to the end. And guess what? It's supposed to get a little bit warmer this weekend as well. We don't have to be dealing with these 0/sub-zero temperatures. We might actually get some 20s on Saturday or Sunday.
Well, that's definitely a heat wave. I mean, it kind of felt like a heat wave leaving the house this morning when it was 16 degrees. Definitely a upshot from the negative temperatures and everything. But hey, this is Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM. If you want to be a part of the conversation that will be, well, mostly sports related, feel free to call in at 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. You could always see our lovely smiling faces on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. That's youtube.com at WRMN Radio. And go to the WRMN Facebook page and check out the Susie C question of the day for tomorrow. And that is, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? I know, right? So many to choose from. So little time.
Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd say there's a...
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
There's be a spot in my heart for Arby's.
Ooh, Arby's is good. They've got the meats.
And I believe that it was simply because of the Simpsons railing on Arby's throughout the entire 90s that Arby's, like, redid their advertising, and I don't even think they redid their food. I think it was just the advertising where people accept Arby's as being good now. I don't think it was bad in the first place, but hats off to the Simpsons for making everybody think it was.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry, I'd even eat Arby's. Ew.
I don't know. I never really thought it was that bad to me personally. But before we get going in on our sports conversation today, don't forget, save the date for the Super Bowl benefit bash at the Schaumburg Boomers Wintrust Field on February 8th, 2026. Tickets are $125. It is going to be a live stream, food and open bar, free parking, silent auction, raffles, games. It is brought to you by Celsius, Live Fit, Vicelli Law, and WRMN AM 1410 as well. And as some of the silent auctions, as I've mentioned throughout this week, you get the hand-signed and, very important, authenticated Taylor Swift memorabilia, hand-signed and authenticated items from Star Wars cast members, autographed memorabilia from professional athletes and Hall of Famers, fine jewelry, exclusive travel opportunities, once in a lifetime, caught in a loop here, lifetime fan experience as well. You also have the luxury fine art portrait packages, and there will also be local dining, nightlife, and other one-of-a-kind items that you won't find anywhere else. So if you are not paying attention to the YouTube at WRMN radio feed, go to athletes, or actually, let me get this up here. Come on now.
Come on now, Derek.
Yeah, I know.
You got this. I believe in you, sir.
I know. Well, at least someone does. Go to ahqfoundation.com/events. Go to ahqfoundation.com/events to get your tickets.
Well done. And how much are those tickets again?
Only $125.
Well, that's a lot cheaper than, going into the actual Super Bowl, which I am looking at Forbes.com over here, and they're saying the get-in price for the Super Bowl is roughly
stupid.
$6,000 to more than $9,000 across major resale platforms, which I'm guessing that's probably the only place you can get them is resale platforms right now.
Yeah, I would imagine so, just for the simple fact that, I know that there's a lot of fans that get or are just happy going to the Super Bowl, whether or not that their teams are in it. So they pre-buy, or maybe it's the outlets themselves that pre-buy. But
seriously. Well, so they're saying the pre-resale, I guess the regular sale was around $4,000. So it was like roughly $2,000 plus markup.
Oh yeah.
Once those were bought by some third party and resold to all of us regular people.
Yeah.
At the headline of this article from Forbes that was published actually just yesterday by Sophia Cerchio. Yeah. Well, I'll check pronunciation on that later. But the article, the article's headline reads: Super Bowl 2026 tickets already cost more than twice as much as the last Patriots Seahawks face-off.
Oh, I believe it.
When was the last Patriots Seahawks face-off?
2015.
You got that right. 2015.
As I said, very hesitantly.
Well, hey, great guess. You earned it.
Well, thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, if you are looking for a fun time, because I already know that Derrick Geyer, the White Sox hitting coach, will be in attendance since he is one of the presidents of and owners of the Athletes Headquarters Foundation. And if you don't know what the Athletes Headquarters Foundation is, well, they take and they refurbished sporting goods. So think of a play against sports, right?
Okay.
Instead of going and giving it in and getting money at the Play It Again Sports, because the Athletes Headquarters Foundation is a 501c3 foundation. And they take it. So you give them your catcher's gear, your golf clubs, your hockey goalie stuff. They take it, they refurbish it, they refreshen it, baseball cleats, bats, et cetera, gloves. And they give it out to families that are a little bit, hamstrung, because let's be honest, the gear, it's quite a pretty penny, especially brand new.
Oh yeah.
So
even used, they charge way too much at Play It Again Sports sometimes.
Absolutely.
And Play It Again Sports, great place. But I go there every once in a while to look for a used glove or used club or something, and it's you can find a good deal, but especially you go into the Chicago locations, stuff is the good stuff is gone as soon as it shows up.
Yeah, and just out of curiosity, have you ever been to a Schaumburg's Boomers game?
I have not been to a Schaumburg Boomers game. One of my buddies who works at CHSN, Reese Johnson, shout out weatherman. He's been trying to get me to go for a while, but sports industry stuff. Conflicting schedules. Unfortunately, when you want to go see a baseball game, you're usually working another one. So,
well, we'll have to figure out a game or two to go to, because usually I have gone to the Boomers games. I think I went to maybe a dozen or so last year. Sitting up there in the club level, in the press box-ish area, because there's not really a press box over there. But there's enough of one so I could set up my computer and take notes.
You bring a microphone with you, and you can make anywhere a press box.
Well,
okay?
This is absolutely true. But the reason why I'm saying is it's really cool up there. They've got their championship trophies, and all of the food that is going to be devoured, and I do mean devoured, over at Wintrust, for this Super Bowl benefit bash, is brought to you by and provided by the Schaumburg Boomers, and it is delicious.
Oh, that's a very important part of a sports franchise. Aside from having good management and great players, you got to have a good fan experience, and one of the most key parts of that is having a solid, having a solid food game over there.
Yeah, now I originally heard that the walking taco thing was, well, hold on, Chicago White Sox.
Okay.
Back in the day, they initially introduced it, and going to a few games over there on the south side at the rate. I'm just
the rate. You gotta go a little Chicago. Rate.
I didn't get to participate with the walking taco there, just for the simple fact that you go into the stadium and you are smelling all the grilled onions, the burgers, the brats, oh my great googly moogly. My mouth is watering. So naturally, I went in there wanting to have a walking taco, but I just happened to walk past the Polish sausage stand. And I'll take 2 Tritos over there.
Couple 2 Tri.
Make sure you got the grilled onions on there, and make sure you got the giardiniera. Wait, you don't have the giardiniera? Where can I find the giardiniera? So did the giardiniera as well.
You don't bring your own bottle of Marconi with you everywhere you go? What kind of Chicagoan are you? Come on now.
I put that Smurf on everything. No, that's
Lord.
That's Frank's Red Hot, right?
No, it takes a special kind of person to bring your own giardiniera or hot sauce. I got some family members. It's kind of embarrassing. You show up at a restaurant and then they pull their own bottle of sauce on everybody. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
I know what you're saying, and I never experienced this until I was doing a tailgate over there at Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
And the bartender, who is also the morning show host here, Susie C., WRMN Morning Show with Elliot the L Train Serrano, every Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
I did not know that she was a bartender. I wonder why she looked so comfortable when she went behind the bar last time we were there. I was like, I guess she just got that personality. I'm like, you can just go anywhere.
Yeah, like, oh, well, yes. Yes, and yes, and yes.
Oh my God, I need
No.
to make friends with her even more now that I know she works at a bar. Oh yeah.
Not just one. I think she like manages like 20 of them. Quite honestly, the way that she just goes
Wow.
out there and like
I'm
does stuff.
I'm surprised she's still got her head about her. Jeez.
Getting back to the hot sauce. She's like, yeah, that dude over here, he takes his hot sauce everywhere. And it was in a holster, clipped on his belt. It's like, yep, I bring my Tabasco everywhere that I go because you never know when you need a little flavor.
If that is,
I'm like, oh, okay.
That is what you are known for in life now, sir.
I'm like, okay.
The Tabasco? You couldn't pick
I don't know.
another hot sauce?
I mean,
Tabasco's great, but
it doesn't. I mean, there's that like weird-ish flavor to it.
if you're gonna make it your personality and you have a holster, I think you should pick like an off-brand, something people are like, oh, what's that?
Ooh, that's the ghost pepper hot sauce.
Yeah.
Or the I don't know what else is on like the what's the scale of hotness?
Scoville.
That's it. Or like something even hotter than the ghost pepper. But
Was it Carolina Reaper, Pepper X?
oh yeah, I took a drop, put it on my pinky, and did the whole like little tongue thing with the ghost pepper. I was out of commission for about an hour. I just could not taste anything.
Hey, what's that segment where they make Elliot, the L Train Serrano, eat weird things?
Yeah, and that is coming up tomorrow at 8:00 as well on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and Elliot the L Train Serrano. What will Elliot put in his mouth? Although I kind of think it should be renamed a little bit. What will Susie C. force Elliot the L Train Serrano to down?
I don't know. It's a little wordy for me. I'm going to work on something for the next time. I'm going to come up with a good name for that. But please don't ever make him eat the Pocky one chip challenge.
Oh, hell no!
In my bartending days, I had about 20, 30 people all take that challenge at once in the bar. They were surprised that I didn't do it as well. I said, hey,
I'm not a dumbass.
I go, hey, I'm the bartender. Who's going to take care of all of you?
Yeah. Because line up all the cream drinks. Because man.
Yeah, these people were all they're a little bit younger, a little bit more the new generation. And their dietary habits are different. So they're like, we're not gonna have milk. We're gonna have almond milk. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay. Sure. Almond milk, regular milk. I don't care. I would be out of commission for the next 2 or 3 hours after that.
Yeah. My wife ate one, and I carried her to the car 5 hours later.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. Two natural childbirths, and she said eating that chip was worse than labor.
You did say chip, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure because sometimes my old ears don't hear too good.
Yeah. Eating that chip was worse than, no painkiller childbirth.
Yeah, no, oh, jeez.
So
wow.
don't eat that chip.
No painkiller childbirth?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's hardcore.
What's wrong with your wife?
I don't know. She married me, so a lot.
Well, you said it. I didn't. Well, it's a little late to take a break right now because, yeah, it's just a little, we're talking about all sorts of interesting things
like
here
you
on
said,
this
we'll
opening
get to
segment.
sports.
Yeah,
So
we'll get to sports eventually.
Floating around. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Oh,
I threw you through a loop with that one, huh?
Well, yeah. And to just give you an idea of like how much of a wuss I am, we were out at I think it was maybe like on the border or some Mexican restaurant chain, and it was someone's birthday, and they got the appetizer was it was either the fried or the grilled poblano pepper.
Okay.
And so not really too hot on the Scoville, meter of things. I was hurting for an hour and a half after that.
Oh, poor guy.
And I mean, pounding migraine headache. My mouth was on fire. I went through, I got a glass of milk, didn't do anything. I got the tres leches cake, that kind of cooled it down a little bit. But my great googly moogly, I mean, I was just in so much pain. That is how much of a wuss I am with hot sauce and hot stuff.
I think there comes an age, probably at about in your mid-20s, where you just gotta give up trying to do that. I think there was a lot of us guys, our younger selves, like I say, late teens, early 20s. Give it to me, I can handle it, and no sweat. We all change. Okay, you need to give it up. You need to recognize you're not Superman. And also, I want to give a shout out over here to Todd 850 over here in the YouTubes. I've traveled with people that pulled out hot sauce for an expensive steak. Oh Lord, yeah, that sounds maybe like my Uncle Jim.
Although I know of a couple of people that will go to the Weber Steakhouse, and that's not even like the higher end steakhouse. But you know what they want? Ketchup. So,
yeah.
With that being said, I would almost prefer someone to pull out their hot sauce to put it on the steak instead of the ketchup. Well, I just like it. And I've said once before, maybe twice or whatever, I don't yuck anyone's yum. But when you're paying $80 for a steak, I'm not going to diminish the taste of the steak by putting ketchup on it.
I think that was something on the Dirty Mo Media Network, the Dale Jr.'s podcast network last year. I don't know if it was him or one of his co-hosts. That, they'd bet like, this guy wins, you get me dinner. If this guy wins, you get there. And then I think I don't want to say anything bad about Dale Jr., but I'm pretty sure it was Dale Jr. who'd request A1 for his steak at a fancy steakhouse. And his argument was, it's steak sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's called A1 steak sauce.
Yeah.
And they go, but why do you go and you buy a $150 steak? You're not supposed to put sauce on it. He goes, how are you not supposed to put steak sauce on a steak?
That is a little bit more of a legitimate argument per se. And the only reason why I say per se, legitimate maybe, is the fact that whenever growing up, my dad would grill steaks. There out came the A1 steak sauce. I don't know if it was like, because he grew up with it, his father put A1 steak sauce on it, but I could never really stand A1 steak sauce.
I think it's because you and I grew up poor, dude.
Well,
that's what I was like, that's why they put ketchup on hot dogs in the first place, is to cover up the taste of bad meat. I was like, I can understand true. A1.
This is
I'm
true.
Like, a crap piece of meat. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I understand. If you're going filet or T-bone prime rib, you better get that A1 out of here, man. All right, get me some au jus. All right.
See, and then now all of a sudden this just popped into my head, because you're talking about putting ketchup on the hot dog, the bad meat, and where it covers up the flavor for it, but it's okay to put mustard on it. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because you're essentially doing the same thing. You're covering up the taste of the hot dog by putting mustard on it.
I would imagine it's because the sweetness taste receptors on your tongue respond a little bit stronger than.
Yeah, I don't know. But you're still putting stuff on the hot dog.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah. Why don't we all just raw dog it from now on? You know what? I know Chicago says no ketchup.
Giggity.
But let's go no mustard. Let's go no relish, no tomato.
Oh no! See, I gotta
just give me a bun, baby.
I gotta have my electric green relish.
No. Hot dog bun. You can leave the poppy seeds. All right.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask that.
Let's eat like we're 5 years old again.
Oh, and this food talk has been brought to you by Athletes Headquarters Foundation.
I thought you were going to wait for me to make something up.
No, well, it was like, oh, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this. So you know what? Hey, check out Athletes Headquarters Foundation for the Super Bowl benefit bash at Schaumburg Boomers Wintrust Field coming up this Super Bowl February 8th on, there in Wintrust Field. You are currently listening to WRMN 1410 AM Big Top Sports. Back in a few.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Illinois is seeing its worst flu season in more than 15 years, with health officials reporting very high flu activity statewide. The Illinois Department of Public Health says at least 100 people have died this season, including 77 in January alone. Federal changes mean more SNAP recipients will now be classified as able-bodied adults without dependents and must meet work requirements to keep benefits. The Illinois Department of Human Services has sent notices and exemption forms to affected customers. Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity have awarded more than $17 million to expand the Illinois Works pre-apprenticeship program. The funding will support 39 recipients statewide. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday. If you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Elgin isn't just a city. It's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. This afternoon, sunny with a high near 16. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around -1. Looking ahead to Thursday, sunny with a high near 13, and temperatures falling to around 10 in the afternoon. A slight chance of snow showers is possible Thursday night. Currently, it's 16 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Sports, your thrilling ride. Top Sports, feel the roar. Where the wild games come to score. Geyer guiding the sports band from the
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer. Joining me in studio today, it is Bob Mariner.
Hey, hey, hey.
And just so everyone is aware, it is a weird, wacky Wednesday here on Big Top Sports. So at the top of the hour, we will be diving into one of those weird and wacky sports here on Big Top.
I like to keep it weird, dude. That's a great segment you came up with there.
That's well, it suits me just fine because I am a weird individual, especially on Hump Day. Hump Day. Here on Big Top Sports.
I don't think anybody will argue against you being weird.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey, we need a little weird in our lives, okay?
Hey, I do not mind bringing the weird to y'all out there because, I mean, you already know that there's a lot of weird Smurf going on right now.
You got that right.
And with that being said, well, you want to do the AFC playoff game, or do you want to do the weird Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot?
Yeah, let's talk about some snow.
Okay, let's talk about the white stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's on the ground out there, not the kind of, anyway.
So the word around town that I've heard.
The word, wait. I love that so much. Can you say that again?
The word around town.
One more time.
The word around town.
I just love your freaking accent.
Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, God
see
bless
here.
it.
You got the 2-3 over there. You take your hot dog and you don't put any ketchup on it. You put some mustard on it.
No, we agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Bun only.
Bun only, and keep the poppy seeds.
Keep the poppy seeds. Yeah, we'll make sure nobody passes your drug test over here. All right. All right. Those who know. All right. So, yeah.
We talking about the snow again?
We're talking about the snow. I'm trying to get.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, I'm sure many of you listening to this show, I guess, are sports fans. Hence, tuning in to Big Top Sports, probably watched that AFC Championship game, or what you could see of it.
Why?
Well, I mean, what a fascinating game, right? Watched first half, and all right, cool. Saw some missed kicks. I figured I'd go sit by the back door, have a couple, 2-3 beers, a couple of cigarettes, and I hear my wife yelling from the front room. Sorry, the front room. I know. You want me to really lay it on for you?
The front room.
Yeah, she's from the front room. Oh my God, Bob, you got to see this. I go, what? Did something happen? Because I would have been surprised if something actually happened in that game. She goes, no, you can't see anything. I go, oh, all right. That's why nothing's happening over here. 3-point game.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, I'm listening to all the talking heads. And I'm hearing the radio. And people are going, hey, what do you think? What do you think if maybe they do the AFC and NFC championships in a neutral stadium? Not just neutral, but maybe a dome stadium. Or someplace that, I guess you can't guarantee it to be warm because I guess, even the South is getting a bunch of snow right now.
Yeah, they're going through, what was it, Ice-Mageddon or something down there in Texas?
Yeah, they say Demetrius Ivey on WGN Radio this morning said, he goes, yeah, well, you could pretty much walk from mid-Texas pretty much to the North Pole straight through snow the entire way. And that's something.
That's a fair amount of snow.
So I had some mixed feelings when I heard this news about. I mean, nobody said they were doing this. It's just, a thought putting out into the universe over there.
Mm-hmm.
All you listeners, feel free to chime in on the YouTube as well. What are your thoughts on that?
Or call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. Or you can see our gorgeous faces on YouTube at WRMN Radio. That's YouTube at WRMN Radio. Chime in there.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could talk to you. You could call in. But, yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
This is a radio show. We do want the listeners to call in.
Do you agree with it? Putting that in neutral site, possibly Dome Stadium? Do you think the NFL overstep their bounds and try to make this bigger spectacle than it should be. Even though I mean it's already a pretty huge game. I know I was talking about this with you before we went on the air, and you had a couple thoughts. And so I was initially like, I can see this. I could see it as a marketable event. I could see maybe, one of the biggest games of, these four teams' careers, both AFC and NFC, depending on where it's played. Yeah. I mean, you got so much of the season's played in warm weather and such, and now here you go. What do you think on that?
Now it's Snowmageddon. Well, initially, and I've since talking to you about it, I don't know, over an hour or so ago, I was thinking that, well, why are you going to screw the team with the better record and the home team at that and the fans of that particular team, making them travel to another location? Paying all the travel costs, paying the exorbitant ticket costs, going into like another city. And then the other thing that just now popped into my head is, if you were to go ahead and you do that, obviously what you would need to do is you would need to do it along the lines of what you are currently doing with the Super Bowl, where you are picking the locations of each particular division, or I'm sorry, conference. The AFC team goes to an AFC dome facility or a warm weather facility, like maybe Miami. But even still, you're not guaranteed that it's going to be a tip-top game in Miami because, well, look at Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl that the Bears were in, 2006. It rained there, caused a whole hell of a lot of havoc for the Chicago Bears at that moment in time.
I guess, folks, you keep on driving all these fossil fuel cars around all over the place. Global warming is bound to have an impact on your beloved NFL games.
Oh, I know, right? So maybe you alternate it between AFC dome sites and NFC dome sites going forward. But still, you're talking about two teams in the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots, where I don't know. I mean, this might be a weird take, but these are both teams that play outdoors in the elements in bad weather. Don't blame the weather for the fact that each team couldn't figure out how to score more than 10 points in that game.
I mean, at this point, I do have to counter with it. Visibility does count for some of that. I mean, that was coming down pretty hard. You've been in Chicago for how long? Your entire life?
Majority of
your life. Have you been out there before? You're walking down the street, it just starts coming down. You can barely see in front of you. Your eyes are kind of wincing. Can you imagine trying to play a professional sport going through that? At some point, you're like, I can't see. Like if you're driving a car and it's like torrential downpour, you're gonna pull over. Unfortunately, these guys can't just pull over.
No, I'm gonna be like some of these other schmucks out here driving 90 miles an hour when it's a whiteout conditions.
Yeah, plenty of that everywhere you go.
or in sideways rain where you can't see 2 feet in front of you.
But I mean, here back to football. There should be. I understand football's a tough sport. We play in the snow. We play in the rain. Well, there has to be a point where you got to call it. In baseball, it starts raining enough. We can't do it. And their reasoning is, well, somebody's going to get injured. Same. I mean, maybe not injury for these guys. I mean, these guys are already getting injured left and right in football, but really, I mean, there's got to be a temperature threshold. There should be some. They tell you visibility on the news. They go, visibility is a quarter of a mile today. Is there some way to measure that in yards for a football stadium? Where you're like, if it's you got stuff flying in your face over here, it's already freezing cold, and then you got, a whole boatload of dudes trying to crush you.
Yeah,
and you can barely see, 15, 20 yards. Come on,
Well, that's along the lines of, well, how badly do you want to be at the stadium? How badly, Okay, so when the Bears played the Packers in the wild card round, right?
Mhm.
Temperatures were what? 10 degrees, negative whatever. One of the colder games that, played at Soldier Field. Like, okay, well, you already know what it's going to be like.
Okay. All right. Well, at that point, I go, danger of frostbite.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. That would be
But
fair.
hey, the Chicago Bears beat the Packers, and it was worth losing a toe over. I mean, it was a small one. So.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking, like, give up a toe to beat the Packers. I think everybody in Chicago would be out of digits because he'd be like, well, I guess we'd sign up a list every time that we beat the Packers, a Chicagoan's got to cut off a thumb or a toe or a finger or something.
Yeah, but it's going to be like the Hunger Games.
Everybody'd be walking around Chicago with like missing pinkies. They'd be like, was it Rahm Emanuel?
Yeah, but
like, hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, what happened? Oh, the Bears won again.
Yeah, but at the same time, that also might be like worn as a badge of honor as well. Thank you for, supporting the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
you gave up a digit on your left hand. Oh, I gave up a digit on my right foot.
I actually think our fans are that diehard that it's not that far-fetched.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Oh, that actually sounds like something that could be written into a Superfan skit. God rest Chris Farley's soul. But yeah, I could just see that. Hey, what happened here? The Bears beat the Packers again. I swore to God I went to church every time they beat the Packers. I had cut off my left pinky. Well, now I'm off my left pinky, my middle left finger ring. He'd go down. He's got to keep his ring finger though for his wife, his beautiful wife. He makes all the kielbasa sausage.
I just kind of like envisioned it keeping on. Okay, so you lose your 5 fingers or your 4 fingers and your thumb. You make it down to the hand. The next thing you know, it's like up to the elbow, and then all of a sudden it's the full arm.
Yeah, your buddy takes you into the game wearing you on a backpack because you're nothing but nubs. He's my good luck charm. Hey, there you go.
He's our good luck charm, and he's the Chicago Bears good luck charm.
Mm-hmm.
And more diabolical talk here on Big Top Sports, 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer, and in studio today, Bob Mariner. We'll be back on the other side of this break.
Every year in Illinois, over 30,000 drivers are arrested for DUI. Due to improper testing procedures, many people end up being wrongfully charged. The book DUIs Decoded cuts right to the chase and tells you how proper DUIs arrests are supposed to be made. From the initial traffic stop to the reasoning behind the field sobriety test, all the myths and facts about taking a breathalyzer, and more. DUIs Decoded is written by nationally recognized DUI expert witness William Polarinos. Available now at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Are you looking for a way to be creative right now? Have you ever wanted to learn to watercolor paint? You can now do that from the comfort of your own home with Zoom watercolor classes. Get professional instruction from nationally showing artist Victoria Elizabeth. These classes are step-by-step, broken down with easy-to-understand instructions. They are affordable too, at $15 for a 2-hour class. Visit her website at victoriaelizabethart.com to find out more. That's victoriaelizabethart.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer, joining me in studio today talking sports. It is the one, the only Bob Mariner.
Yeah, I'll talk sports sometimes. That's why I came on the sports show.
Yeah, not talking food options or, condiments or...
Well, you've seen those commercials with Bradley Cooper, right? And Uber Eats. Food.
We're talking.
Sports. Come on.
Yeah, we're talking food. I got to play with the button. I like playing the button.
It's a fun button.
I like... yeah, I can't say that.
Oh, jeez. So we were just talking about that snow game, AFC Championship.
Game. So... That's kind of our opinions on it as far as that goes. But then, we were also talking about, and we'll save the hoodie conversation for the bottom of the 5 o'clock hour. The hoodie being Bill Belichick not getting unanimous or first ballot Hall of Fame induction into the Football Hall of Fame. So that'll be coming up at the bottom of next hour. Weird and Wacky Sports Wednesday will be at the top. Mariners Musings after the break, and then hoodie conversation. But if you want to be a part of this conversation going forward, call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's YouTube at WRMN Radio. And Jose, I don't think the Patriots are going to win.
Whoa.
Don't think so. But
hey, Jose, I guess we're going to have to come back to that little comment there just me later. I think I might be with Jose. I have my own reasons on that. Okay.
So, and in sticking with the playoffs, I've also heard talking heads talking about the fact that you have lesser teams being able to host a playoff game.
I didn't know that David Byrne was a football fan.
Okay.
Oh, Talking Heads.
Talking Heads.
Come on. Sorry. I got a little dad joke in me over here.
Yes.
Was that Triumph the Insult Comic Dog?
I have absolutely no idea. We've got the no button, now we've got the yes button. And now we,
I need the I poop on you button,
Oh, wow. Hey, you go to a certain club, you could get that.
Oh, jeez. Why do I even open my mouth sometimes?
Hey, I worry about you, Bob. Not as much as I worry about myself, but I worry about you. So in the whole, do you think that there needs to be a playoff realignment come postseason time? Are you happy with the best record in the both AFC and NFC getting a bye, and then the teams being reseated as far as the records are concerned, and doing it that way? Because to me, in my humblest of humble opinions here on Big Top Sports, I kind of think that you shouldn't be giving a team that is 8-9 or a worse record than that a home playoff berth in the wild card round. Thoughts?
Okay. This is just my crazy NASCAR mind working over here and knowing that the Clash at Bowman Gray is coming up soon. So I'd say, yeah, I agree with the first part. Top team in the AFC, top team in the AFC. These guys, they get their bye weeks. Okay.
And sorry, one important thought that might be cogent here is the fact that even with the team being 8-9, squeaking into the playoffs, they should not be able to host the playoff game. But you know what their reward is for winning their respective division?
What?
Getting into the playoffs. So don't bitch and moan about not having a home game. You want a home game? Do better.
Hey, man.
Reseed it.
Hey, just do a lottery. Just, like you're calling bingo numbers. There you go. The top teams, they get their bye week. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody else, one by one. That's how we're going to do. That's how we'll do the rest of it.
Yeah. I see that working really well.
Hey, man. As long as you got...
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Oh, I thought we were doing song thing.
You said all-star game, and you said all-star. I thought all-star game. I completely lost interest. I was like...
Oh, well, my singing will do that, too.
Oh, man. But no, so what? You're saying the reward is getting in the playoffs?
Yeah. Well, if you win the division, you get into the playoffs. But if you have a lesser record than, say a better team, I mean, why penalize a team? It's just my harebrained way of looking at it.
Is it really a penalty?
Well,
to not play at home?
Yeah, right.
Hey, if you're that good, it shouldn't matter where you play, right?
I mean, it is true. If you are a playoff team, you're already getting into the dance. You already have a chance to win it all.
Even though I was just erring on the side of play these AFC, NFC championship games in the dome. Give everybody a bunch of steroids before they play those games too. I'll make it really interesting, okay?
Hey, don't forget the clubs and the machetes and all that other stuff too.
Yeah, no more 17-point AFC champ game. I want to see 75-49, something like that. There you go.
Hey, that'd be good.
Blow the roof off the place.
Hey, why not? You're currently listening to Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer. He is Bob Mariner. Coming up next, it is going to be weird and wacky. Sports Wednesday. Stay tuned. We will be right back in a few.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUGJUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity have awarded more than $17 million to expand the Illinois Works pre-apprenticeship program. The funding will support 39 recipients statewide. Illinois is seeing its worst flu season in more than 15 years, with health officials reporting very high flu activity statewide. The Illinois Department of Public Health says at least 100 people have died this season, including 77 in January alone. Federal changes mean more SNAP recipients will now be classified as able-bodied adults without dependents and must meet work requirements to keep benefits. The Illinois Department of Human Services has sent notices and exemption forms to affected customers. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-885-3333. That's 800-885-3333.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Federal changes mean more SNAP recipients will now be classified as able-bodied adults without dependents and must meet work requirements to keep benefits. The Illinois Department of Human Services has sent notices and exemption forms to affected customers. Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity have awarded more than $17 million to expand the Illinois Works pre-apprenticeship program. The funding will support 39 recipients statewide. Illinois is seeing its worst flu season in more than 15 years, with health officials reporting very high flu activity statewide. The Illinois Department of Public Health says at least 100 people have died this season, including 77 in January alone. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. This afternoon, sunny with a high near 16. Tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around -1. Looking ahead to Thursday, sunny with a high near 13, and temperatures falling to around 10 in the afternoon. A slight chance of snow showers is possible Thursday night. Currently, it's 16 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo.
Ladies and gentlemen, step on inside. It's Big Top Sports, your thrilling ride. From the Chicagoland to lands afar. With Derrick Geyer, your sports czar. The game's the place from field to rink. Hot debates, fast takes, no time to blink. The Windy City roar, the fans ignite. Your circus of sports under radio light. Big Time Sports, feel the roar. Where the wild games come to score. Geyer guiding the sports band from the heart of Chicagoland.
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer. Joining me in studio today, it is the one, the only Bob Mariner.
There is one and only Bob Mariner. You are correct. That's me. If there are any other Bob Mariners out there, step off.
All right, you heard him. Now step off. If you want to be a part of this sporting conversation, please feel free to dial us in at 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. You could see our lovely faces and the video that I am about to post for Weird, Wild, and Wacky Sports Wednesday on the YouTube at WRMN Radio. That's YouTube at WRMN Radio. But before we get to that, don't forget, you want to be a part of the event that is taking place on Super Bowl Sunday. And that event is the Athletes Headquarters Foundation fundraiser at Wintrust Field, home of the Schaumburg Boomers. Tickets are $125, and it is going to be held on February the 8th, 2026. Same day as the Super Bowl. Go figure, since it is going to be a watching party. Brought to you by Celsius, Live Fit, Vasily Law, and these very airwaves of WRMN AM 1410. Go to their website at ahqfoundation.com/events to get your tickets there. All right, Weird and Wacky Wednesday. What have I picked for Weird and Wacky Wednesday? I still can't believe I saw this. I took a look at the video, and I'm like, yep, this is the one that I'm going. It is the cheese rolling competition.
Well,
can you guess what this is and maybe where it might be at?
I saw a couple cheese grating competitions during the football season this year. But yeah, it was, the Bears aren't playing the Packers till next season, so I have no idea what this might be.
Okay, so this is it is an annual Cooper's Hill cheese rolling and wake.
Okay, Cooper's Hill, I'm gonna guess Wisconsin.
And you would be wrong.
whoa. What, you got a cheese competition, and it's not Wisconsin.
It's not Wisconsin. It is across the pond.
Oh.
In Gloucester? Glous.
Just say the UK.
Yeah, over there in the UK.
Okay.
Gloucester.
The other across the pond I was going to say is Michigan.
Yeah.
And then you started saying
okay.
some stuff I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. The real pond.
Yeah, the real pond. Like over where they drive on the wrong side of the street over there.
There you go.
So this this renowned event, this dangerous renowned event, you wouldn't think rolling a 4-kilogram wheel of cheese made of double Gloucester cheese would be such a dangerous event. But alas, it is. Because the reason why they do this, or the reason why it's so dangerous, is it is a race from the top of a 200-yard hill going down, and it's a steep one. It's a steep hill where contestants often tumble because it's a steep hill up to the speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The goal of this event is to be the first one to capture the 4-kilogram wheel of double Gloucester cheese.
You get to keep the cheese?
You get to keep the cheese.
I'd hope so.
Now, 4 kilograms, for those of us that are not on the metric system, 4 kilograms is 8.81849 pounds.
You are correct, sir.
So you would be getting a 8.81849 pounds of Gloucester cheese wheel.
Well, I hope you got some friends to share that with. Otherwise, you're looking at a major blockage there.
Jeez.
Oh, cheese.
Cheese. Oh, I can't believe I missed that pun. I cannot believe I missed that pun.
Softballed in there, I'm going to dog it.
Yeah, you hit that one over the fence. So here, I'm putting the video up on YouTube at WRMN right now, and people are running down as fast as they can. And my goodness, they are just going ass over tea kettle over ass over tea kettle repeatedly. I'm watching this video for the first time, and they are just taking dives, and they've got medical teams out there.
You got to get Red Bull in on this sport, dude.
Oh, dude, look. Okay, there it is. And they're off. And, oh, my great googly moogly, they're just, and he bites it.
Okay.
Slow-mo. Oh.
So for those listeners who can't see what we're seeing right now, you're looking at a hill that's probably, what's that, about
200 yards.
Well, probably a 35-degree slope.
Yeah.
35 to 40. I'd say 35 is probably around where it is, 35 degree. That's,
yeah.
If anybody around here has ever been over to, the dunes, like Mount Baldy, things like that, trying to run down one of those things, yeah, gravity, it throws you pretty fast.
Yeah. And a large amount of the contestants, and apparently they get them from around the world, because for the prestige of an 8-pound wheel of cheese.
I didn't see a lot of girlfriends or wives in the crowd.
No, well, that was the men's competition. There is also a women's competition as well.
Well, I'm betting you anything that the women in that competition are a lot tougher than the men. I know I'm a skinny guy, but I saw a lot of string beans in that video, dude.
Oh, there were, but I mean, it looked like back in the day, from the opening of the wide world of sports, where that slalom skier went downhill and just lost all of his equipment, cartwheeling and flailing his body every which way.
Makes me think.
And that was kind of like what the competitors here in this cheese wheel racing were doing.
Maybe you get like a professional skateboarder to do that. Because it seems to do well in this cheese rolling sport, the key is be good at falling. All right. I know
Tuck and roll.
There's some older people here listening to the show, but I know there's some younger generation as well. Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda, our old video game hero Link. Hey, that guy could jump off a cliff as long as you roll at the right time. You're okay, That's the sound he makes when he's rolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Haruken.
Yeah. Well, hey, guess what? My father, who's ripe old age, coming up on 65 in a month or oh, was it almost 66? Oh yeah, he's getting up there. He played Legend of Zelda, so maybe it's not just for the young kids. Okay.
Well, 60. Okay. Well, yeah, he's got 15 years on me. But anyway, that was weird, wild, and wacky sports for today. Go back if you are interested. If you are interested in people going ass over tea kettle and basically doing unintended cartwheels and all sorts of other weird bodily motions, I would highly recommend taking a gander at this video. On the other side of this upcoming break, it is going to be Mariners Musings.
I got a lot of thoughts. Now you're going to hear them, okay?
Here on Big Top Sports, WRMN 1410 AM. Back in a few.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
When your car needs trusted care, think All Around Auto Body in Schaumburg. Family owned for over 30 years, they deliver high quality collision repair and dependable service from start to finish. Call 847-352-3825. They're located at 501 Morse Avenue in Unit D. Get your vehicle back in shape with the experts who care. All Around Auto Body, where your car is treated like family. Call 847-352-3825 today. Proud sponsors of America's First Responders Fest.
WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz, live Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Live on YouTube/WRMN. Get the hard-hitting facts and statistics to help ignite your team into the fantasy playoffs. Don't set your roster until you listen to the experts on WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer and Bob Mariner. And this is the segment called Mariners Musings.
All right, folks. All right, so keeping it sports, keeping it in my weird head over here. Some things that make sense, some things that don't, some things I just want to ask the general public over here. First topic off in Mariners Musings, Olympic ice hockey. All right, we talked about this, was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about the smaller size rink. You know, you gotta love those Italians. They're working quick. They just didn't read the floor plan. So I guess the Olympic size hockey rink, which is normally larger than regulation NHL rink, is now smaller than NHL regulation rink. What did we say last week? What, like 3 feet?
Something like
Give
that.
or take.
Give or take.
So
it goes back to the whole metric system. Maybe.
Hey, yeah, it's our fault for not jumping on board.
Yeah.
Sorry, world. Oh, well. Anyways, I go, it's been a giant Olympic ice rink for so long, and now we say, hey, screw it. Time is a factor. We'll just play with what we got. Who knows how it's going to turn out? Maybe a little more violent, maybe a little less. I'm not really sure. We're going to see how these players skate when they're given less ice space. But here's my take. Should, going forward from now on, you just keep it the same smaller size that the Italians have made it now? That's my thought. I go, you know what? You had the big ice for a long time. These guys are used to playing on regulation ice. And, if they're so professional and that good, it shouldn't matter what size of ice they play on. Unless it's like that bare knuckle ice brawl that we were talking about last week. I think, like a box that size, I don't know if you'd be able to have 5-on-5 hockey.
No, but you could definitely have 5-on-5 bare knuckle ice fighting.
And that's my number one musing for today is just keep it regulation. Just going forward, it'd be like, hey, they screwed up, but just see how it plays out, and just do it. You got another 4 years. Just keep it. Whoa, I heard a gong over here.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah. Well, I think maybe that was the hockey gods being like, you may have a point there, Bob.
No, on next week's Mariners Musing, the gong.
Oh, jeez. So, and then keeping with the Olympics, this is one of the new sports they just threw in. I can't get behind it. I know a lot of Olympic sports are pretty boring to watch. This one seems like another one that's just going to be like, come on, you got to get this off the TV right now. Mountaineering skiing, or was it ski mountaineering? Yeah, that's what it is. Ski mountaineering. And I guess they were calling it
ski mountaineering. Is this where they go? They're on skis and then they go cross country up a mountain or something, or they're like kind of rappelling.
It's kind of like cross country skiing, except up a mountain. It's called Ski-Mo for short. And yeah, they got a couple different ways to do this. Looks like they got solo and team events, men's and women's. And you have these special slips you put on the bottom of your skis. And you start at the bottom of the hill, and then you kind of cross-country ski your way up a hill all the way, step by step at a time with your skis on. And then when you get up to the top of the hill, you take those non-slip slips off your skis, and you ski down. And then you have the next person in your relay go up. And then I guess the third leg of it is carry the skis on your back, and you got to hoof it up on your boots. So this sport comes from, skiing before there were ski lifts. How would you get to the top of the mountain? You'd have to climb up there. So now it's more of an endurance sport, and it's an Olympic sport. My comment then on is, what the hell? Why are we throwing this in here? Do we really need this? Go ahead. Let me know your thoughts in the YouTubes, or, go ahead, call into the show. It just, it's one of those things I can't get behind. I mean, granted, good for you guys. Keep your heart working. But come on, I don't want to watch somebody climb a hill and ski back down. I see that when you go to Alpine Ski Valley and you see the little kids falling, trying to get back up,
And if you want to comment on Bob's Mariners Musings, please feel free to call in at 847-931-1410. Call in 847-931-1410. Continue, Bob.
Oh, and let's say just top this off over here. I figured why not bring AI into this? Just talking about the Winter Olympics. Like, hey, Nick Johnson said it great last week. The Olympics are mid. I agree with you on that, Nick. So I figured, hey, give me a Dave Letterman style top 10 list, ChatGPT.
You mean like the pencil work that you're doing right now?
Oh, Lord. Hey, shout out to Nate, putting the Dave Letterman in my head with all the pencils. Yeah, you get any gum? You fixed my tie.
Okay, top 10.
Yeah, top 10 things to do other than watch the Winter Olympics. Number 10, watch a random Tuesday night Mid-American Conference football replay and convince yourself it meant more than the gold medal in curling. Number 9, go on YouTube and watch full-length NASCAR in-car cams where absolutely nothing happens for 47 minutes and still feel more alive. Number 8, argue online about whether athletes from warm climates deserve snow medals, despite never skiing once in your life. Number 7, rewatch your team's most painful playoff loss, but this time with a notebook, so you can pinpoint where it all went wrong.
Double doink.
Oh, Lord. Never again. Number 6, go to a high school hockey game and silently judge the refs like they personally ruined your parlay. Number 5, do literally anything else while saying, I respect the athleticism. It's just not for me, every 12 minutes. Number 4, spend 3 hours debating whether curling is a sport, even though it's been explained to you 14 times and you still don't care.
I respect this countdown, but it's just not for me.
Oh, jeez. Number 3, watch a documentary about the 1998 Denver Broncos and pretend it's new content. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Number 2, check odds and futures for sports that are currently not in season, just to feel something again.
And number 1,
go outside in freezing weather, immediately regret it, then come back inside and say, see, I lived the Olympics.
See, I live in Chicago. I don't know.
Hey, anybody taking public transportation in Chicago, that should be a Winter Olympic, all right? You get there without getting stabbed or set on fire or having somebody blow some meth smoke in your face, you made it. That's a gold medal right there.
I could already see like or hear the color commentary of that.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson, go ahead and give me a call. Let me know what your plans for the CTA are.
Oh, Brandon, okay.
For some reason, I don't think
for whatever reason, the elevator didn't go all the way up. I'm like thinking, like, why would Nick be talking? Like what?
No, I think only the mayor of Elgin listens to this show. I don't know if the mayor of Chicago listens. So.
Yeah, well, they've got other things to do, like drive this whatever.
Go ahead and get yourself in trouble now.
No.
Come on, it's fun.
This right here should be an Olympic sport. Silencing the voices in my head.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
Keeping Derrick Geyer in line.
I shouldn't be saying that. Hey, look, snow.
I'm not gonna. No, we're not gonna.
No, we're not doing that. Like, I don't know. He's taking the approach. He's getting on the bus. He's checking his surroundings. Oh man. He looks like he's a little weary of the fellow wearing a full face mask. I don't know. He's also got a hoodie on. Oh, he jumped a little bit. There was a twitch. He twitched in his seat. So, what's he going to do? Oh, look out. He's got his hand in his pocket.
Oh, no. Oh,
he's coming out with the...
No hands in the pockets now. Go to the next car.
Oh, geez. And on the Urban Winter Olympics...
Oh, boy.
Coming in another 4 years. You're currently listening to Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM. I'm Derrick Geyer. He's Bob Bariner. Back in a bit.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Governor J.B. Pritzker and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity have awarded more than $17 million to expand the Illinois Works pre-apprenticeship program. The funding will support 39 recipients statewide. Illinois is seeing its worst flu season in more than 15 years, with health officials reporting very high flu activity statewide. The Illinois Department of Public Health says at least 100 people have died this season, including 77 in January alone. Federal changes mean more SNAP recipients will now be classified as able-bodied adults without dependents and must meet work requirements to keep benefits. The Illinois Department of Human Services has sent notices and exemption forms to affected customers. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-885-3333. That's 800-885-3333.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around -1. Expect wind chill values dropping to -12. Looking ahead to Thursday, sunny skies are on the way with a high near 13. Temperatures will fall to around 10 in the afternoon. Currently, it's 14 degrees and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you started with Chick-fil-A. Hi, I'm Miles. And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
Throw some jelly on it, you could throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Ladies and gentlemen, step on inside. It's Big Top Sports, your thrilling ride. Big Top Sports, feel the roar. Where the wild games come to score. Geyer guiding the sports band from the heart of Chicagoland. Football frenzy and hoops so high. Baseball swinging as seasons fly. Hockey blades cutting swift and true. Sports carousel spinning just for you.
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer, joining me in studio as well. It is Bob Mariner.
Hey.
And before we get into our next sporting topic, feel free to call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. Check us out on the tube of views at WRMN Radio. Don't forget to check out the WRMN Facebook page as well, where you got Susie C's question of the day. And that question is, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? We've got a couple of texters here on the text line where it's Portillo's, and then, well, you just have people bringing in weird stuff to put on their food. Thanks, Todd.
Hey, Todd. Portillo's is great. My only qualm with Portillo's is I know they got a lot of business over there. I've gotten the wrong order more often than not at the drive-thru. Just throwing it out there.
They frack you at the drive-thru. They know that you're not going to turn around and come back, and they know, and you got fracked.
You know, all those cars look the same.
Yeah, I didn't do that,
And
Joe
you can't-
Pesci.
Yeah, and all those paper bags, you can't tell what's inside them, right? Until you look inside, right? So,
Absolutely.
We all make mistakes.
I've made, because I know exactly what you're talking about, and unfortunately, Portillo's is pretty bad about giving you your wrong order. So I will pull up, or I will go out to the car. I will take my 2 or 3, 10 seconds or whatever to take a look in a bag and make sure that I got the right order. Also, don't forget to save the date for February 8th, which is Super Bowl Sunday. And why am I saying save the date? Because it is going to be a benefit bash at the Schaumburg Boomers, Wintrust Field. Tickets are $125, and they go to support the Athletes Headquarters Foundation, which is a 501c3. You're going to have, the Super Bowl is going to be live streamed. There's going to be food, open bar, free parking, silent auction, raffles, games. And this event is also sponsored by Celsius, Live Fit, Vicelli Law, and WRMN 1410 AM. All right, time to pay it off. What were your thoughts on Bill Belichick not getting into the Football Hall of Fame, Mr. Mariner?
Hey, fine by me, man.
All right. And moving on to the next topic.
Well, here.
Care to expound?
Yeah, I don't think he should care either, because it seems like anytime anybody's ever given Bill Belichick any sort of grief, he's just like, I just don't think.
Like the two grumpy old men up in the skybox or the press box or whatever.
Oh, Statler and Waldorf.
From the Muppets.
Statler and Waldorf. Yeah,
there you go.
For some reason, I don't think I see Bill
except
cracking me up as much as that. It's just that guy. Yes, he did have all those Super Bowls with Tom Brady, with a couple things marring his career as well. And what a personality, what a football mind. I mean, you and I were talking before the broadcast too. It's
going
like,
to get in.
Well, see, McCarthy going from Cowboys over to Pittsburgh, and people. I know there's people out there who be like, he's terrible, and I'm like, well, just look at the team he had. You can't always blame it on him. But for Belichick, no. I don't care that he didn't get in. Once again, it's like Spygate. You got hit with a fine for that. Deflategate. You're not the head coach and telling me I don't know anything about that either. I'm like, there's two reasons right there. And then number 3, okay.
It's Bill Belichick?
Well, here. Yeah. Oh, his record is.
He's a horse's ass?
249-75 with Brady. Without Brady, 83-104. Not terrible. You're just under 45% winning, which you could be worse. And it's
Cleveland Browns or New York Jets.
dude, you know what? Here, if he's still in the NFL, if people thought honestly that he was worth that, he'd still be in the NFL. He wouldn't be coaching a 4-8 North Carolina team, dude. All right, he put himself. Nobody wanted, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Once again, he had Brady, right place, right time. That's cool. I mean,
true, but he will eventually get in. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What? Because Pete Carroll can be an old man and coach, then Belichick can just come
Well,
back.
see, and that's the other thing. He's been coaching for so long, and his total career record, including playoffs, is 333 and 178. Good for a 652 winning percentage. In the regular season, it's 302 wins versus 165 losses. Postseason record is 31 and 13, most all time. He's got 6 Super Bowls as a head coach. He's made 9 Super Bowl appearances. And don't forget the 2 wins or 2 rings that he won with the New York Giants because he was a defensive coordinator at that point.
Okay.
And then 3-time Coach of the Year, 2003, 2007, 2010. And not that this really matters, but he was selected for the 100th anniversary all-time team for the coach. He was also named as a coach for the all-decades team in the 2000s and 2010. Okay. There's absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts whether or not he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, here. How about this?
Even with the Deflategate and the Spygate.
No, here you
Bill
go.
Smurf.
Here, we'll split the difference. We'll be nice, okay?
Next year?
No. Well, I mean, if he dies next year, then sure.
God.
But no, once you're passed away, once you ashes become ashes, or they put your ass in the ground, then you can be in the Hall of Fame with an asterisk. But you could be in the Hall of Fame then. Just give your young girlfriend some peace of mind, even though hopefully she gets a ring on that thing and she gets some of your dough before you go, Bill. But that's what I'd have to say. Once you're passed, go ahead, throw him in the book, put an asterisk by his name. You cheated. And yeah, I did hear this on the radio today. Someone, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. They're like, is that from football? No, that's from NASCAR. And it only works for NASCAR.
That's for every sport.
No.
That's for every sport.
NASCAR was born out of that. All right. The entire rule book for NASCAR was made because I don't say people were cheating. They were innovating. This was I don't know. There's cheating.
Whatever. I just have absolutely no sympathy because whatever.
Wait.
He's a
what, fool me once,
Well,
come on.
Kind of splitting hairs because does he deserve to be in the Football Hall of Fame? Yes. I could juxtapose this on baseball and the steroids era where, well, okay, you got the morality clause and everything there.
Well,
talk about, I think we talked about this last week.
We did. I said have a different Hall of Fame book. You have different eras. All right.
Right. Different eras, different halls, where this player might have been suspected of doing, PEDs.
Okay, so then you have
or steroids.
Hall of Fame for the best cheaters ever.
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
you just stumbled onto a great business idea right there,
dude. Hall of Fame for the best cheaters ever. I'm gonna have some fun with ChatGPT later tonight. I'm gonna flesh this out. Okay.
For the banner cutting, you need Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire.
Oh, jeez.
The Bash Brothers, or slamming Sammy Sosa.
Thank you.
I mean,
only corked bats for warm up, okay, and for the game. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, even going into the whole baseball thing, and I've said this, and I could beat a dead horse with this aspect of things where it wasn't, I mean, yes, was it illegal laws? Yeah. Okay. But it wasn't on the books for whatever reason in Major League Baseball. So it wasn't a complete and total banned substance like methamphetamines were.
Oh, and
back in the day.
Baseball has always been
uppers
a rule.
and downers and all that stuff.
It's always been a
But
game of unwritten
you
rules.
go ahead and you let in Carlos Beltran into the Hall of Fame, who is behind the garbage can gate. But Mr. Manfred, that's only a hunk of metal.
Yeah, man.
Your most prestigious trophies in the league is just a bunch of metal.
Once again, I don't think Belichick cares. I believe everybody else in the sports world cares way, way more than he does. And, I know you never see the guy smile or laugh very much, but I bet you he probably had a little bit of a chuckle or two every time he turned on, ESPN or something and saw people arguing about, should he have not have? And he's just like, yeah, shut the hell up, and turns out the TV and goes back to
or
reading this paper or
no. I got it. Well, at least they're not talking about my hot young girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that probably made him. I could imagine.
It's all about me this time. It's all about me getting into the Hall of Fame. It's not about the fact that I'm. Yeah. Anyway, you're currently listening to Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM. I am Derrick Geyer. He is Bob Mariner. We will be back on the other side of this quick break.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction
watch her
Group,
leave him.
They specialize in
He ain't
immediate
getting the Hall
response
of
and
Fame.
same-day service for any residential,
I'm not
commercial,
banging
or
any-
industrial
I'm not-
emergency across the Chicago
He doesn't-
area.
Oh.
With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com. And let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right. And they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Are you suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered. If you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem, use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. That's 800-419-0287.
And welcome back into Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM. Oh, with yours truly, Derrick Geyer and Bob Mariner.
Hey.
Oh.
Home stretch, baby. Home stretch.
Home stretch, home sweet home. Hopefully everyone has been enjoying this episode of Big Top Sports. I know I have. These last few days have been nothing but stupendous for myself, with Andrew Scheid here in studio on Monday. Yeah. I was telling Bob off air as to what had transpired and who we are currently competing against on other radio stations right now in the drive time slot. And yeah,
all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
All the radio stations. Are you not entertained?
There's other stations.
There's other.
I wouldn't know about that.
Other
I wouldn't know
avenues
about
out there.
that.
There's other sports stations. There's other radio stations.
Shh, don't tell them.
It's not just the best Elgin radio station out here.
It's a secret.
It's not just 1410 WRMN.
1410 WRMN News Talk Radio.
And sports.
Yeah, we gotta change the sign. It's gotta say
and sports.
And sports.
And politics.
And then
and food talk and political races and
races.
Oh yeah, races.
Like NASCAR's almost coming back. You got Bowman Gray, the clash at that Bowman Gray, not a points paying race, but a little fun thing to kick off the NASCAR season. Oh yeah, it's kicking off.
When is that?
February 1st, baby.
February 1st?
Yeah, that's is that Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday. Clash at Bowman Gray, quarter-mile track down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Oh yeah, the town owned by the cigarette people. Don't smoke, kids, but do watch racing.
Yeah, don't.
And quarter-mile asphalt track built in 1938. It's the Clash. It's what they used to get us NASCAR fans revved up for Daytona coming up in a couple weeks after that. But
okay. So this is like the funny car, not the funny car.
No, so it's a short track. Like think just high school football. So it's quarter-mile track, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so just your typical high school kind of running
so
track.
So is this where it's basically like everyone is kind of drifting, going sideways down the... I don't know. I am actually asking... You know that I am not a race car person,
Well,
Bob.
I know you're not, and not a lot of people around here are, so I'm going to enlighten you. So, yes, you're thinking, wow, that's, 36 cars
on
a quarter-mile track. Oh, geez. Yeah, no. To start off the season, they don't need anybody smashing into each other, ruining all their equipment right off the bat. So they make it fun. It's heat races. So that's what they do. So we got 18 days to Daytona, but this weekend we have, Bowman Gray, the Clash Bowman Gray coming up, and you have heat races that start on Saturday to determine who's racing on Sunday. So the heat races, you got 25 laps, 10 drivers in each heat race, and then the top 5 in each heat race advance to the Sunday's race. The Heat 1 winner.
So I'm sorry, how many heats?
Oh, on that? What do you got? 3, 4? I don't know. You got, I believe, that's got to be 4 heats because you got 36 drivers over here.
Okay, and
I got to look.
So 4 heats, so 24 drivers.
Yeah, it's like top 5 getting each one. Heat 1 winner gets a pole. Heat 2 winner gets P2, and then there's everybody else left over after the heats races for a last chance qualifier. So Saturday night's fun. Then Sunday is the people who qualify for that race on this short quarter-mile track, and just try to pump it up again for the season.
About how fast do they go?
Oh, geez, at a quarter-mile track, you ain't getting up anywhere more than like 80.
Wow, that fast?
I
wouldn't have.
You're hitting it and you're braking pretty damn fast. So,
Okay, like big banks or whatever in the corners?
Oh no,
or?
this is
just a flat as can be, basic. Okay,
flat basic. It's not one of those where you're getting like 30, 33 degree
not like you're gonna be tumbling down a hill chasing a wheel of cheese.
No, these guys they're hitting it, and as soon as they're letting off, they're hitting the brake again. They're trying to roll. They're trying to keep speed, not throw their back end out over here. But it is called the Clash for a reason. There's going to be a lot of bumping, a lot of grinding. I think the biggest part about the Clash and why this is a thing, it makes Daytona just a little bit more exciting. So you got these guys coming off cold. They haven't raced since they haven't raced against each other in most cases.
So
since
are these
November.
actual like regular NASCAR drivers?
These are all the regular NASCAR drivers.
In their actual cars?
Yes, in their actual cars.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So this is it's not a points paying race, but this is like their preseason, mind you.
So this is kind of like their tune up for the actual season, also to get the fans reingratiated into it.
I believe it's more for the fans and to create rivalries for Daytona. So like once again, like I said, these guys they haven't raced against each other since November. Here we are coming up on the beginning of racing. It's been a couple months. It's whatever rivalries you had probably died off. You've forgotten about, this guy hit me. Oh, if it's a week before and you got into me, you're going to take him out. Now it's been a couple months. Bygones are bygones. You throw the Clash in a couple of weeks before you go Daytona. And even though it's just, people win a little bit of money here and everything, you can really make somebody mad in that. And they will remember 2 weeks later when you're racing at Daytona.
Oh, sure.
So it is a must watch. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, tune in on Saturday night to check that out. And tune in on Sunday to see people get even a little bit more angry at each other. You want to see the fun side of NASCAR? Put these guys on a small track and watch them duke it out.
Yeah. I could see watching that.
You know what? Give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe you'll come in here wearing a NASCAR hat next week. Just don't root for Joey Logano. Whatever you do.
Is Tony Stewart still racing?
He will be racing in the Daytona truck race.
Oh.
He is going to be coming back he's coming back for an appearance because Dodge Ram is coming back into the NASCAR Truck Series, and Tony Stewart, Mr. Smoke, he will be there.
Hey, this has been a fun-filled 2-hour edition of Big Top Sports here on WRMN 1410 AM with yours truly, Derrick Geyer. That has been my guest and co-host for this evening show, Bob Mariner. Don't forget, go to the WRMN Facebook page. Check it out. Check out what Susie C's question of the day is, and that is, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? Also, don't forget to go to Athletes Headquarters Foundation, ahq.com/events, and get tickets for the Super Bowl benefit bash being held at Schaumburg's Wintrust Field. Bundle up, stay warm, and thank you once again for listening. Have a great night.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the